Welcome to my top 10 new comic book covers for 11/27/2024. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content and you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, guys? Hit that subscribe button. All right, guys. So yes, this is the video series where I showcase 10 main covers and then I showcase 5 variant covers and you get to vote on your favorite one. So this series is always a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys participate. The more votes, the better. And kicking off this week's countdown goes to the Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 62. The cover is done by Ed McGuinness. This is a pretty cool cover because I like the new fancy like Sorcerer Supreme type of suit that Spider-Man is wearing. He's like all silver. He's got this red cloak and it's just up close and personal, and he's got the dukes up and he's getting ready to fight you, and you get to see the cool little reflection here and the green spider, right? So I thought this was a lot of fun, and I like Ed McGuinness's artwork, so pretty cool that he does the cover as well as the interiors. If you want to see this one win, make sure you vote in the comments section below. Remember, on these votes, you can only vote one vote per person. One main cover and one variant cover. So looking forward to seeing if this one makes the cut for you. Coming in at number 9, we have Absolute Wonder Woman. This is issue 2. This main cover is done by Hayden Sherman. And I love the Absolute Wonder Woman covers. They're all pretty great in their own way. But this main cover has Wonder Woman standing on, like, I don't know if it's a truck or an SUV or whatever it is, with the freaking big ass sword that she's carrying, and she's going into battle against all those like flying reptilian like creatures, and she's against all overwhelming odds. It's pretty badass. There's people running away from these creatures. It's a great looking cover. I like the detail, and you know, sometimes these main covers can be underwhelming, and I like this one. So if it's your favorite, let's make sure you vote. Hitting that 8th spot this week goes to Green Arrow. This is issue 18, main cover done by Torrin Clark. So this cover was pretty cool because it really does focus on a Green Arrow, or Ollie, I should say. You know, you got the close-up facial expression there. He's kind of all pissed off. I like his mask. And then you get to see, obviously, just like the setting that he's in as well. And then there's like bloodstains all over the place, obviously indicating to the reader that maybe there's like some kind of cool mystery that's going on here. So yeah, not a bad looking cover. If it's your favorite, you know what you got to do? That's right, you got to vote for it in the comment section below. Number 7 goes to Superman Action Comics. This is issue 1077, and this cover is done by Clayton Henry. This is a pretty cool looking cover as you have Superman who's trapped in the Phantom Zone, and it literally has him knocking on it going, "Hey guys, let me out." And, you know, you get to see all his like friends and family down there, you know, and it just says trapped, right? I mean, it obviously indicates what's going on in this comic. It tells a great story. I love the Supergirl and Crypto there. They just seem the most upset out of anybody. I mean, yeah, Lois is pretty upset, but it's pretty emotional cover, man. So I love how it tells that type of story. So if you guys like this one, yeah, go ahead and vote for it. Speaking of more Superman, that's right, guys. At the number 6 spot, we do have Superman. This is issue 20. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking cover. This cover is done by Dan Mora. So what can you expect from this cover? You can expect some great facial expressions, some great detail. I think the coolest thing is you got that Doomsday hand coming out from under the ground. There's like lava spewing from it, and I think you got that oh shit moment from Clark and Lois there, and it just says he's back, and it's like, oh man, that's pretty freaking sweet. So I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to be picking up this book just to see the next story with Doomsday in it. Are you guys all in? Here we go. Top 5. Number 5 goes to Blade, the Red Band edition. This is issue 2, cover done by Carlos Fabian Villa. This is a cool cover, man. Blade is really pissed off. He's like screaming at the moon or whatever the case may be. He's holding some kind of dead soldier there. And the cool thing about this is like the soldier is like missing an arm. He's like all bloodied all over the place. He's got his swords into other people that he was fighting. Look at the facial expression of that dead soldier like super close to you. Dude, it's hysterical. I love it. It's great. I mean, that's how the Marvel Comics Red Band edition should be, like on every single page. You gotta push that envelope, man. Great cover. If it's your favorite, let's vote for it. Coming in at number 4, we have The Incredible Hulk. This is issue 19. Main cover done, of course, by Nick Klein. If he's not always doing the artwork inside, at least you can appreciate that great cover art. That's right, guys. Once again, it's another awesome cover of Hulk, who is just very Hulking-like. Like, he's huge. You get the veins popping out of his chest. He's got this crazy facial expression. He's got those big freaking eyes, long hair. The hands are so freaking big. Like, how can you not miss them, right? I love the colors around it, too. It gives him more of that horrific, like, feel. Also, the traditional trade dress. It's a really good-looking cover. And if it's your favorite, let's make sure you vote for it. Also, look at that corner box, as I think it represents the 800th comic of The Incredible Hulk. Coming in at number 3 is a really good cover. This one is Black Canary, Best of the Best. This is issue 1. This cover is done by Ryan Sook. Okay, so when it comes to this cover, I've always said in the past, like when you look at a character's eyes, it really should capture the reader and you should experience kind of like what they're feeling. And in this cover, check out Black Canary's eyes. It's like she got jacked in the face and she's kind of shocked by it. And she's like, oh, hell no, I'm going to freaking kick your booty. That's right. And it is a wonderful looking cover and that aspect of it. And then also, if you pay attention to the muscle definition of the character, she's very fit. I mean, you can tell that she's stacked. She's gonna destroy you if you get into a fight with her. Awesome looking cover. If it's your favorite, let's vote for it. Grabbing on to the number 2 spot this week goes to Spawn issue 359. This main cover is done by Bjorn Brendes. Tell me about it, guys. When it comes to this guy doing artwork, his stuff is super detailed, and this Spawn cover is no exception here. I mean, check out Spawn just with the freaking tons of ammo wrapped around his neck. He's got the gun in his freaking hand. He's firing at whoever. The facial expression's intense. You got the glowing eyes. The cape is blowing out in the wind. The spiked freaking like boots. Just dead soldiers on the plate. There's so much going on in this cover. You can spend like 5 minutes just looking at all the flipping details on this thing. This is a phenomenal cover. So of course, guys, if you want to see it win, let's vote for it. And remember, guys, after number 1, we are not done, as we have to showcase those variant covers, and we have the results from last week. So there's a lot of video left here today. And my number 1 favorite comic book cover of the week goes to Ben Harvey's West Coast Avengers issue 1. I feel like he does a good impression of Alex Ross, but not quite there. But I do love this cover because I do love the roster of this new highly anticipated issue 1 of West Coast Avengers. Here we get to see Iron Man, right? Ready to fight. We get Spider-Woman. We get Ultron on the team, which is weird. And then we get Firestar, who's one of my favorites, and War Machine. And obviously they're in California. They're in the West Coast, so you get to see the palm trees. And it just looks like it's going to be a fun book. I'm excited for it. Great looking cover. So if this one is your favorite, let's make sure we vote for it. So here we are, variant zone time. That's right, guys. And I gotta get this video done, dude. It's like 42 degrees outside and my hands are freezing. I mean, you can't, it's like one day it's super hot, now all of a sudden it's super cold. But anyway, first variant cover that we're going to be talking about today is the Uncanny X-Men. This is issue 6. It's a Logan Lumberia variant. Great cover here with Gambit holding playing cards. But if you look at the playing cards, you get to see like Wolverine and you get to see Rogue on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. And obviously, you know, the power that Gambit uses is all pink, so it's bright and vibrant. And his cover is like a Joker. It's like a wild card as well. So really cool stuff. If you want to see that win, of course, make sure you vote for it. Then our next variant that we're talking about is another Absolute Wonder Woman cover. Remember, I told you I love these. This is Absolute Wonder Woman issue 2, cover D, 1 in 25, Matteo Scalera cardstock variant. So it's a great cover here as we get to see kind of like a side view of Wonder Woman here slaying this dragon creature. Her huge sword is through this creature's like mouth or whatnot, and he's bleeding all over the place, and he got this red negative space cover here. Oh man, it's pretty freaking sick. So if you want to see that win, yes, go ahead and vote. Next variant cover goes to Iron Man. This is issue 2. This is a 1 in 25 Dyke Ruin variant. I like this cover because you kind of get to see like the backside of Iron Man here, and we get to see like the mechanical detailed features of this suit. And I've always said in the past, what I like about Iron Man is like obviously the armors, and you want to see the intricacies of how the armor kind of works. That's why I like fine details in the comic, and you get to see that here in the cover. And you also get to see him wield this, he's holding this sword. Like, I need to know more about this sword, man. So really cool stuff right there. And then our next one goes to, once again, West Coast Avengers. This is, excuse me. This is West Coast Avengers issue 1. Stanley Artgerm. Always he does great covers, but he's showcasing one of my favorite, you know, female mutants, which is Firestar. I'm not the most favorite of that particular outfit, but nevertheless, it is a gorgeous cover as you get to see the fiery flames behind her, the fiery red hair. We get to see the mask and whatnot. Great body posture and everything. So great stuff there. So if you want to see that win, make sure you vote. And it looks like we got one more here, which is a great cover. And once again, it is another Born Bendis cover. This one goes to Red Sonja, issue 16. This is cover B. So if you want to pick up a B cover for Red Sonja, this is a great one here, as she has her legs wrapped around this ogre, and she is literally using her daggers or machete or whatever it is to try to gouge its eye out or stab it in the head, just trying to destroy this thing. And you get to see its hand in the background. It's like snowing and everything, and just look at the facial feature. Again, that is the details that he puts into these covers, and it is phenomenally done. So make sure you vote for it if you love that one. So now we move on to the results from last week. And last week's variant winner, guys, it was not even close. I'm telling you, it went to this Del Otto Daredevil comic. This one was issue 15, I think it was. An absolutely spectacular cover, because usually he does covers that are very dark. This one, you clearly see everything that's going on, and just Daredevil just getting pummeled by freaking Kingpin here. This was a great cover, and it won overall a landslide by any of the comic book covers that you saw for last week. So congratulations there. And then our main cover, which I am a little bit surprised. I did think that Predator was going to win, but it did wind up going to Ultimate Spider-Man issue 11. You guys love that cover with Chiquetto's artwork and the new Black Cat and Spider-Man on there with the crazy wild hair, right? So really awesome. Congratulations to the winners. And there you guys have it. There is this week's episode of Top 10 Comic Book Covers. Remember, these comic books are released for 11/27, 2024. So this is right before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hopefully you enjoy your holiday. And if you love my content, guys, there's always more content right here for you to click on. Of course, guys, remember, support the local comic shops, keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comic comic books. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.